Hey, I am so glad you made it to your midweek shot in the arm. And today's shot is invitation. You ready? Let's go. Invitation, simply put, is a written or verbal request for someone to go somewhere or do something. You guys already know we are headed straight to our instruction manual, and today's instructions come out of the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verses 19 through 20, English Standard Version, and it reads, "And he said to them, 'Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.'" Verse 20, "Immediately they left their nets and followed him." Amen. Now listen, today's shot is directly from our devotional titled, "I'm Going to the Other Side." My God, this devotional is available to you, all right? But don't click off right now. After this shot is over, go to buildersofthefaith.com. You will see yours truly, along with Pastor Robert A. Brown. Right above our picture, you'll see the tab for devotionals. Click that tab and follow the prompts, okay? When you do that, when you begin to utilize the devotionals, this will help you bring PBP into your lives. And that is practical biblical principles. All right? You ready? Let's dive in. So the devotional for today is focused around invitation. Okay? Here we have Jesus extending an invitation to Simon Peter and Andrew. Now, let me back up. Per usual, I encourage you to go back and read your instruction manual. Go back and read this entire chapter, all right? For today's shot, I'm diving right in, but I want you to go back and read. So here, like I said, we have Jesus extending an invitation to Simon Peter and Andrew, two fishermen, to follow him, and in return, he will make them fishers of men. All right, verse 20 says, immediately they left their nets and followed him. All right, the invitation came and they said, you know what, let's go. All right, they didn't ask questions, right? They didn't hesitate. They didn't reach out to anyone else and see if they received the invitation. No. They immediately left their nets. You hear me? The very thing they were using to help provide for their household, the very thing they were familiar with, they dropped that with no questions asked and accepted the invitation to follow Jesus. All right, now follow me. Unintended. Follow me as I transition and get us out of here. As you can see, I'm fresh off work. I worked last night, so I'm going to hit it hard and we're going to get out of here, all right? The invitation that was presented to Simon, Peter, and Andrew highlights the importance of discipleship, okay? The very thing that those of us that are called to follow Jesus, we are called to discipleship. Jesus doesn't want us to follow him and never share the good news of who we are following. Okay, we are not supposed to just be recipients of his love, recipients of his grace, recipients of his mercy. We are called to share that love with others, to disciple, to spread the message of hope and salvation to those around us. All right, but we can't do that if we only accept the invitation on a conditional basis. All right. Well, Jesus, I will follow you, but first I need to get some stuff in order. I'll follow you, but first I need to get my finances right. I'm going to follow you, but first I need to handle this situation. It's a but this or a but that. Essentially, we are saying, I kind of like this sin that I'm in. I know what I'm doing is bad for me, but it feels good to me. My God. Conditional. Listen, what are you doing with your invitation? Are you responding with urgency? Are you immediately ready to drop what served you for years? Ready to let go of what you are used to? and follow Jesus into the unfamiliar, or you could possibly have to follow him right to the thing that you've been trying to avoid. My God, my God. Or are you procrastinating with your invitation? Waiting to see who shows up. Waiting to see what things look like. Making excuses about why you can't follow. Worrying about stuff that's none of your business. Holding on to something that no longer belongs in your life. Listen to me clearly. Every invitation, every call to Jesus includes a call from something else. All right. That invitation requires us to leave something behind. What is God calling you to leave behind? Is it your bad attitude? Is it lying? Me thinking? Old habits. Come on, attention-seeking behaviors, addictions, utilizing your money for selfish gain, pettiness, pride. Whatever that thing is that has a grip on you, whatever it is that you are holding on to so tightly, feeling like you just can't make it without it, you can't do it without it, whatever that is that you are gripping to, my God, the things that you try to keep under wrap, the things that you think you're dealing with in private, but God sees all and he knows all. Sever the attachment to worldly things and embrace the new path and purposes that Jesus has for you. Accept your invitation. It's waiting on you. Say la. My God. Now remember, this shot is for you. So maximize your shot of invitation. Until next time.